I don't know why, but I love doing Peridot. It's my favorite. Hey guys, it's Alyssa, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different than a normal vlog or talking about nerdy things, but it's still nerdy, so still stick around. So I'm not very good at impressions, but sometimes when I'm reading through a comic that is about one of my favorite cartoons, I sometimes like to read them, and I like to try to read them in the voices of the characters. So one of my favorite shows that are out right now is Steven Universe, and it's actually coming back, I think, this week, and I'm very excited. So in the spirit of that, I decided to make a video doing some impressions of some of the main characters. So there's a Tumblr that I just started following called Text Between Gems, and I'm gonna put a link to their Tumblr account in the description so you can check it out for yourself. Basically, they post text messages that they edited together that look like it's between some of the characters. I decided to share a few that are my favorite, and I'm gonna be acting out the voices of the characters. Now these are not good impressions. I can do very few character impressions, and these aren't them. But I do like to change my voice so it does kind of sound like the character is saying them. Okay, put that sword I borrowed back in your room. You're welcome. You're welcome, Amethyst. I'll say thank you when you return all the swords you've borrowed without asking first. Which one is it? I don't know. It's really pointy? That's true of all my swords. You're going to have to be more specific. It's got rose petals carved all over it? More specific. You yelled at me one time for using it as a toothpick? More specific. Man, I don't know what else I can tell you about it. Oh no, it's not the one I specifically told you not to touch, is it? Can you be more specific? Hey Garnet, I have sort of a weird question and I'm not sure whether to ask you or Pearl. We're both right here if you need us. You know you can always ask me anything, Steven. Okay, well, there was a guy who came up to me while I was a Zoltron, and he told me about this thing that happens to him whenever he uses the bathroom where, oh jeez, should I describe it? Steven, this is Pearl. Garnet just handed me the phone and walked away. What's going on? Well, this has certainly been an emotionally charged day for Steven and Connie. Thank you so much for getting through to them, Garnet. I just hope Steven is winding down with something relaxing. A walk on the beach, maybe a book, nothing too stressful. I'll check on him. He's watching Crying Breakfast Friends. Oh, for goodness sake! Steven, don't you think it might be wise to do something a little less emotionally stimulating after the day you've had? Crying Orange Juice didn't ask for this. Just because he came from Crying Orange doesn't mean what she did is his fault. He just wants to love and be loved. Oh, Steven. Crying Orange Juice is gonna be okay.
Lapis, come look through the telescope.
I can't. I'm meatloafing.
But I just spotted 6 strange-looking shooting stars drifting through space. They're really far away. But one of them looks like Steven.
Because of the star on his shirt? That's nice. When you're done with that, come use your telekinesis and stab that telescope into the stuffed alien's chest.
Okay. Remind me what this morph is supposed to symbolize?
Nothing. Why do people keep asking me that?
I'm slightly insulted. I've observed that the other crystal gems are being much more diligent in their pursuit of Jasper than they ever were in their pursuit of me.
That's because Jasper is much, much more dangerous than you are.
Excuse you, Lazuli. I was an incredibly dangerous foe. I was terrifying, and you can't say I wasn't because you weren't even there.
I guess not. But I was here last week when you curled up into a ball in the corner for 5 straight days because of one episode of Camp Whatever.
That was different. They were lost in the woods, and Perry gave Percy the last sip of water from his canteen. I have to wait 2 days for my green alien tablet case to be delivered. I didn't save Earth for this.
Perry, can you stop saying that every time something you don't like happens?
But it's true. I didn't save Earth for this. I saved it because of everything this planet has to offer. Everything I've learned that you guys taught me about the good things out there that I never would have found on my own. I did it for all of you, for my team, for my friends.
Aw, Perry.
I did not save it to be minorly inconvenienced.
Why'd you buy 100 boxes of tissues at once? Were they on sale or something? These are gonna last me a lifetime. Probably not, Steven. why would I need so many tissues? Am I gonna get sick soon? Or have allergies? Like the seasonal kind? Something like that.
Well, I just completed a pleasant phone conversation with the CEO of Cat Snacks.
The CEO?
Yes, she called to inform me that she has seen my analysis of our Cookie Cat Dog Copter crossover fanfiction that I posted several days ago in response to that critique, which has apparently gained planet-wide renown for being the longest piece of writing in history.
That must be what the news was calling about.
Undoubtedly. She found my work to be stupefying. She also told me she saw our petition.
She did?
Correct. She wanted to tell you that she admires your passion and that it'll pay you back. She did, however, make clear that Cookie Cats will not re-enter production. I'm sorry, Stephen.
Oh, well, that's okay. Having fun together made it all worth it. Thank you so much for your help.
Yes, well, ain't no thing, as Amethyst would say.
Hey, Lapis, if jewelry you wear around your neck is called a necklace, how come a bracelet isn't a wrist lace and a ring isn't a finger lace? I don't know, Stephen, but I couldn't care less. I'm so glad we're friends! Hey, Safi, should we tell Stephen we love him? Well, we did tell him 2 hours ago. On the other hand, it's been 2 hours. He may have forgotten by now. Yeah, I mean, I think he probably knows, but like, does he know? We need to find him. Immediately. So yeah, those were my Steven Universe impressions, but not really. I hope you enjoyed them. You're awesome, I'm awesome, and you should press subscribe to find out when I make videos, which come out really whenever I want to. Like this video if you also love Steven Universe and you're very excited for the upcoming episodes for this season. If you want, you can follow all my social media links, which are in the description box below.
Alright, bye, Clods. See you around.
Woo! I don't really have anything for the end screen, so here's Puppy Cat. I love it. It's so soft and big. Sometimes I use it as an armrest while I'm playing Pokemon Sun on my bed, because when you're sitting, sometimes you gotta rest your arms, because Pokemon battling and training, it's definitely arm work.